Hello everyone, today we are going to talk about drawing and measuring angles. We may begin with some background information. So this is a 7th grade math class and it's in Unit 4 Geometry. And according to HCPSS, it fits the standard of draw, construct, and describe geometrical figures and describe the relationship between them. And the objective of this class is students will be able to draw different types of angles with rulers and protractors on a clock. For the warm-up, the teacher gonna use the pre-created poster about the angles to help students review some definition about the angles. So the teacher gonna ask students without showing those definitions at the beginning. And if students have any problem on any definition, the teacher gonna use the poster to demonstrate that. Then is the major part of our activity. So every student will receive a piece of blank paper and they need to use their tools to draw a clock without those bands, but just a clock like what we are showing now. Then the teacher gonna project a world time zone map on the screen. So students already learned something about the time zone in their 6th grade social studies class. So they have some prior knowledge and they don't have to remember like what the time zone which city belongs to, because as long as they can read the time zone map, they're good. Then the teacher gonna distribute students into group of 5. So for each group, because everyone they draw a clock, so they will have 5 clocks in total for each group. So student gonna take their first clock and they gonna write the time of Washington DC, and we make students to write it should be 12 p.m. So then students gonna take out their second clock for their group. This time, if the Washington DC is 12 p.m., this time students gonna write down the time of Los Angeles, which is 9 a.m. on the picture. And if students have any trouble with calculating the time zone, the teacher should help them, because apparently this is not a social studies class, so the time zone is not our major objective. Then again, we are doing the same thing with our third circle, which should be about Chicago. Chicago is 11 a.m. And then students gonna take out their fourth clock and write out Honolulu, which is 8 a.m. Last but not least, we have Rome, which should be 6 p.m. Then what students gonna do is they gonna take out their protractor and they gonna use the protractor to measure the angles between the hour band and the minute band. So they're gonna recognize is that which angle, which type of angle it is. So for example, for the Washington DC one, because the minute band and the hour band, like they're in the same place, so this is a full angle. And for Rome, it is like 6 o'clock, so it is a straight line angle because the angle is 180 degrees. And for example, for this Honolulu, it will be a obtuse angle, and so on. At the end of this lesson, the teacher gonna ask students to write down more, like for example, Is there any more acute angles you can find? So we used to have the 11 o'clock, so maybe the 2 o'clock is also acute angles. So is there any more obtuse angles? Something like that. It is our assessment and the closure. And thanks for watching.